Welcome everyone to eSeniors sprint race at OULTON Park. This is race number, I'm going to tell you, it's number 6 out of the 8 races in this season. Next race is going to be Misano, and then we end as we usually do with Bathurst. OULTON Park is located in Cheshire in England. It was first opened 1953, so that was 70 years ago. They have several different racing events, including British GT. Let's see how the standings look like in the sprint. Sprint is something new that we've done for this season, and it seems to be reasonably popular. We've had, right now we have on track, we actually had 35 people signed up, but 5 have dropped out. So about 30 people is expected. We have 21 here. So standings, Torsten Mikalak, P1, 212 points. Behind him in P2, Chris Moses, 197. Henrik Camera, 161 points. John Saunders, P4, 143. Derek Bird, 142. And as you see, your lowest result will be dropped. Winner was in last race, Brands Hatch, was Torsten. And P2 was Peter Wolfslener, just joined this contest. He did a P2 in Brands Hatch. And P3 was... Where is P3? Who was P3? Yeah, Torsten Bates, one of the newer drivers too. He did a P2 in the second race. That was Kilami. I'm not sure these guys are racing though. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see any of the Torstens. I thought I saw Wolfslener previously. Yeah, Wolfslener is there. So we are in for an exciting race. Let's talk about our sponsors. So sponsor Castle & Cauldron, as you know, handcrafted Harry Potter medieval cosplay and Halloween decor. So it's the season now to check out Castle & Cauldron. You can find them on Facebook. Syndeo is a technology broker specialized in voice contact center and cyber security. So they are your place for anything that has to do with IP telephony, etc. So their advices will help you select the best technology solution for your business. And then we have Sim3D, of course, dashboards, fan shrouds and mounts, elastomer kits, flag boxes, LED eyebrows, power supply, brackets. I don't know what an LED eyebrow is, but button boxes, immersion kits. So that's it about our sponsors. And let's get on the track because the action has started. Let's see if we can get some times on the board. This track is such an interesting track. Let's get into the cockpit of Moses. Can you imagine driving this? I've seen this, watch this on YouTube. We're gonna have Moses take us through here. This is almost blind, this corner. It's so easy to go wide. You really want to hit the apex. And Wolfslener have the fastest. So a lot of these are really interesting. Like this corner too, just swing around. And it's a tight track. It's going to be interesting to see. Actually, let's take the leaderboard away here so we get maximum real estate. And just kind of fight your way through these corners and tight brake for this hairpin. And you see how he works the steering wheel. Here's the chicane. You can get up a little bit on that curb, and here you can straddle that curb. Then you come down to this second chicane. brake about where that marshal post is. You want to get on that. And here it's also easy to go wide, and then you're really in trouble. You want to hit the apex everywhere. It's a really fun track, actually. I'm gonna miss the Porsche Cup. I'm fortunate because I'm gonna be traveling. But this is such a crazy track, and look at this. That's almost like a blind corner too. It's just super challenging. So catch this if you can on YouTube. Someone racing this in for real, so to speak. It's unbelievable. Brian Clarkson, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Wolfslener in the lead, 1:33.1. And then Johan Larsson in P3, fastest sector right now. So they have the same liveries, Larsson, Wolfslener. Part of the same team, so to speak. What else do we have to look at? Gallagher, I think he just joined. Who was that? We have someone that just joined. Yeah, Craig Gallagher. Yeah, he just joined. He actually raced last Monday, and he wasn't aware of that it was a championship. So I told him you have to join the race, otherwise your results won't count. So let's see what he can do on track. Coming through Island Bend in his Porsche, we get back to him. Eric Langlois is driving his Audi. Let's see, you want to catch someone that's on a roll. We have Chris Moses. He's now actually running fastest lap. There we go, 1:32.9 for Moses. Great job by him. Wolfslener sits in the pits. We have oh, I'm sorry, I should get the leaderboard up. Sorry. I have changed the leaderboard a little bit. I have a transparent background. I don't know if that's bad or good, if you're able to see or not, but I thought it kind of eased up the clutter a little bit. I'm trying to get them to design this a little bit more compressed and do it more like they look in on the real GT3 races that they have that they're broadcasting. So they haven't come back with that to me yet. So who are we looking at now? Henrik Camera, always up there, fast guy. Look at that. I think that's a new livery, is it? Maybe. I don't recognize it, but Camera runs in P3, not looking to improve much. Eric Langlois is coming through, and P16 is where he is. How's Mike doing on this track? Mike Maleski, our other commentator, is doing the commentating of... we see Langlois going out wide. Langlois is, or Mike Maleski is doing the commentating of Porsche Cup, as we see Chris Moses just improved his time, 1:32.9. He's now 2/10 ahead of Wolfslener. Trying to see anyone that might be on a faster lap. Tony is not looking to improve. Philippe Savage in his Porsche up 4/10. Oh, sure gonna lose it there. Yeah, he lost a lot of time there, got caught on that bump. So this is a 30-minute race, 3-0, so it's gonna be quick. There is no pit stops. We have 6 minutes left of qualifying. And Torsten, who won last race at Brands Hatch, he's not driving. So this is an opportunity for Chris Moses to take the lead in this series of 8 races. This is race number 6. Brian Banks was in Audi. And what we'll do, I'll put the manufacturer in there. That could be interesting. Numbers are not so important right now. Banks up 3/10, is currently in P17. Oops, goes out in the field. Peter Wolfslener out on track. Maybe made some adjustments here. Gonna take a little bit to for him to get up to speed. Who else we haven't looked at? Alessandro Mediotti from Italy. Runs in P9. 134.6. Moses seems very strong up there. He's still 2/10. The question is, will Peter Wolfslener be able to wind himself up? Oh, he goes wide. Ay. Commentator's curse goes back in. Is he going to go out again? That's the question. There's Larsson going wide, but you can do that and still have traction. Currently in P4, he's not improving. And Jeremy Robas, little traffic in front of him. He's in P10 at the moment. 4 minutes left. Yeah, Audi is a lovely car. Yeah, I actually drove that for a bit in another series, and I really enjoyed it. And I got really good pointers from the guy I was driving with on how to drive it. So very nice, and it also sounds good. I was driving the Mercedes the other day, and that has just this low grunt, and you don't get any excitement out of the grunt, so to speak. And it's very low geared, so you don't run the gears that high and so on. But it's just such a good looking car, the Mercedes, so I still love it. Mediotti up 0.3. Is that going to do anything for him? Yeah, P8 for Alessandro. Who else is on a little run? Thomas up 0.2, lost it there. Got Neil Leader in his Italian-inspired Lamborghini, which is pretty obvious. Arthur, welcome to the stream. And exciting to see what's gonna happen here at OULTON Park. Here comes Neil Leader over the goal line, and he goes to P14. Good job there, Neil Leader. And he abandons the next lap. Sit with Mediotti for a little bit. He's up 0.3. We're sliding quite a bit, lost 1/10. His potential here, he needs to improve with 0.4 to actually be able to do something. What is this? Best relative. Okay, so that's relative to the first. Okay, here we can see who is improving a little bit on their time. Mediotti up 0.3. He needs a little bit more, just a little bit more. 1/10, there we go. 4/10 up. That's gonna move him up. Let's see. Yeah, P4 for Mediotti. What a run here in the last 2 minutes. Great run by him. Saunders just starting his lap. What he has to do, yeah, he can't climb because it's kind of tight here in the first tier, if you will, of the top 10. It's kind of tight. So if he keeps this up, he can actually do something. It looks like Wolfslener is out there, but he's not doing good at all. I'm just going to see where Wolfslener is. Wolfslener just starting his lap now, so that's going to be interesting. Let's go back to Saunders. He's at 0.4. At 0.5. Kind of coming into the last sector. And it's this kind of blind corner. I call it blind. And the other one I also kind of call it blind. This one here. Such a hard place. Kind of just get on that apex and you can go out a little bit wide. So he gonna advance. Where is it gonna land? P4. Pushing down Mediati to P5. John Saunders P4. Let's see what Wolfslener can do. Wolfslener needs to be up 0.2. He's behind 1/10. Gonna throw himself through. No, he abandons. He didn't feel he had it in him. So there you go. That's qualifying. That was pretty exciting. I thought maybe Wolfslener would push through, but he was not able to do that. So I don't have the track run for this, the video, unfortunately. Let's do a little pause screen here with some music. I'm gonna put on my new little ambient thing here, and I'll be right back with you guys. We are at the track. Let's do the grid walk. Okay. Starting grid. There we are. All right. So there we go. Chris Moses P1. And oops. Peter Wolfslener in P2. Henrik Kamera from Sweden. He is in P3. John Saunders in his Ferrari. OBN. That's P4. Third row, Alessandro Mediati, and Johan Larsson. P7, Brian Murray. And Derek Bird. P8 and P9, Tony Bitton from South Africa. Jeremy Arobas from Canada, P10. Daniel Britos from Argentina, P11. P12, Philippe Savage from France. Dimitri Statis, Syndeo sponsor. Appreciate that. P13, Neil Leader from Scotland, P14. And Thomas Rainier from Canada, P15. Randy Zimmer, United States, P16. Mike Maleski from Canada, P17. Brian Banks, P18. Eric Langlois from France in P19. And P20, we have Gallagher from the United States. This is his first race, first race as officially signed up here for this cup. And Manuel Sosa from Portugal. Great to see everyone from all the different countries. And we can close that one. And I'm setting up the timing. And we have a full formation lap here as we go through the track of OULTON Park. So this is an opportunity for Chris Moses to take the lead in the championship. Peter Wolfslener is just behind him, but Peter Wolfslener was he didn't start to drive until race number 4 in Imola. So he will probably not be able to do anything about the championship, but he's such a competitor. Looking forward to see great racing from him. Sylvain. Ça va, Sylvain? Bonjour. Hey, Mr. Sky. How are you doing? Excited for this race. This track is just absolutely madness. There is no... I would hate to do like a 2-hour some sort of endurance on this track. I mean, there is no place where you can just lean back for a few seconds. So. Full formation lap, then we have a 30-minute sprint. Very hectic. There's not going to be any pit stops or anything. It's just balls to the wall racing. Relentless. See if everyone is getting in order. Start to put themselves in the starting positions. Looks like you have kind of latitude to kind of just deviate from your positions quite a bit, because sometimes it really doesn't look like they're aligned. So you see that 4th row there, and now the belt between 2nd and 1st row always confuses me a bit. So here is the start is about to happen, and there's the start. You see that line row 2 and 3, it's very tight. Oh, they go 3 through there, and a little tap. But nothing disastrous happening, just scanning down the field. But we're gonna see close racing here, and Wolfslener took the lead. Wolfslener took the lead in that start. Unbelievable. I'm gonna go back on the start. Let's look at how that happened. So here comes Moses. He has the inside. Oh, Wolfslener got the power out of that corner. Look at that. That's how it took the first place. And I don't think he's going to look back, but we'll see. It's a short race. So the strategy to really do a move in the beginning is not a bad one. Yeah, unbelievable start by Wolfslener. Super, super strong. So let's get the timing tower on. Leaderboard. Yeah, it's very narrow. Very narrow. And we're gonna see here from the cockpit view of Mediati. I expect contacts here and there because again, look at this, it's very, very close. Coming up to the last turn as we go into a deer leap, it's called, turn 17. Wolf got the drive-through. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't see that here, so I really appreciate you guys giving me an update on that. So maybe he jumped something in the start. Who knows? Here's Derek Bird. Maybe he jumped in the beginning. Look at Eric Langlois back here. Oh, there's a touch. It was contact. What happened? Oh, he went wide. Maybe he just got caught there. Yeah, that's Eric Langlois. Had to kind of regroup. Yeah, when you say vibrators, do you probably mean the you'd probably mean the curbs. Yeah, here's Derek Bird. So this race spread out pretty quickly. So I will just kind of go through and see who we have in the back. Oh, Thomas just went off. Langlois went wide. People are really trying to get their bearings at this track. If you haven't raced this track, it is a challenge. If you haven't raced it much. And that corner that Banks just went through there, you can get track penalties there all day long. Speaking of Mike Maleski, he has this 7-Up car. 7-Up, and he had a little damage there on the front. Yeah, it looks like it. So I actually have a really good soda here. It's the 7-Up Tropical. It is so good. So a little 7-Up advertising there. They are not sponsors yet, but maybe they should be. Yeah, absolutely. You need to practice a lot at this track, but once you get the flow, it is really nice. I hope to go in and race sometime this week a little bit. Henrik Kammerer starting to reach Moses. I think my feeling is that we're gonna see Mr. Wolfsländer kind of disappear. Just setting up my tracking so I can see how they are relative. Yeah, I can assure you that Wolfsländer have been practicing this. Johan Larsson comes behind. Got a little caught there, but this seems to be... Oh, what happened? Wolfsländer goes into serve. Yeah. And we had a penalty drive-through for car 72 that has been served. 196 is now cleared. And who is 72? Let's see. That was Thomas. So Thomas was in the served the penalty. That's unfortunate. Derek Bird's Bird up there with Alessandro. See if he can do something. Oh, here he comes. It's hard to pass here. The only thing is, you know, if you get a good run out of a corner like this one particular, you have kind of a long section here where you could do something, maybe late break into a corner. Looked like Peter had actually the run. He has a different line, much faster line than Mediati there. He goes on the inside. It's gonna work. Not yet, but maybe you put enough stress on Mediati so he goes wide. Exactly what happened. Got a little wiggly there, so is this the opportunity for... Or Derek, I said Peter, I think. Derek Bird. Oh, he goes wide there, Mediati. That could be a track penalty. Oh, here he comes. Derek Bird. As you see, it's really hard to pass. But yeah, be patient and just put pressure on the guy in front and he will make a mistake. That gives the opportunity for Tony Whitten to come up a little bit. Jump over to Johan Larsson. Henrik Camera in front of him. Henrik Camera P3 in the championship. Larsson is in P8. Oh, Manuel Sosa, something happened there. Oh, he was sliding. Self-inflicted wound. Here is Wolfslener. I think Wolfslener gonna really push. And try to recover as much as he can. The best lap. Gonna move that down a little bit. Okay, okay, Derek Bird lost contact there. Dimitri Statis up on Philippe Savage. So 21 minutes left of this 30-minute race. Let's get in the cockpit. Here, braking point. Just swing around here and just try to power out of this. And I think one of the hardest parts is this chicane here. You have to be careful there. This one you have to be careful, and here you can kind of straddle that chicane. This is another lovely chicane. This one you can straddle, you can hit that thing, that big bump there. Looks like we have a yellow flag. Oh, I think he probably, my bet is he hit the curve there. Back to Derek Bird chasing Mediati. Still trying to do something about it. Come on. It's clearly faster than Mediati in many of the corners. Oh, Peter Wolfslener now, he has to work himself through the whole field here, comes on the inside. Hopefully no one will bother him. When Wolfslener comes through the field, I mean, you have to realize that he is not your race. So just let him go. And he's going to come up to Derek here in a minute. And pass. So it's not a blue flag situation. It's just someone really fast coming through. And it's your choice what to do with that. Not that much going on in other places. Maybe look a little bit at Gallagher. It's his first official race here in the sprint. Mike Malewski is challenging behind. Put up the position delta. Can see how that looks like. Back to Derek. Oh, he's still working on Mediati. Wolfslener coming soon. There it is. Mediati is sliding out, but on the grass. I lost the position. So Derek did a good job there, just putting a lot of pressure. Let's see how he negotiates with Wolfslener. Wolfslener coming through. Lost 5 positions so far based on that penalty he received, which is kind of interesting where that came from. I'm gonna have a quick peek on the racing there was quite like 3 incidents from the start. Stewards will have a look at. Let's look at Simmer coming up on studies. Simmer is up 2 positions in this race. P14. Simmer has not had a better result than P10 in this race, so or in this sprint series so far. So hopefully he's going to be able to improve that quite a bit this race. Yeah, Matthias, that's what I'm thinking too. He must have jumped the gun. As we see Johan Larsson coming up on Henrik Kemmerer in a hurry. Let's get in on his front spoiler and see how that looks like. Kind of dizzying view this. Coming through the chicane. There's Wolfslener. Oh, and the camera. Larsson, he lost his position. Sorry, I missed that. So 16 minutes, almost half through the race. This is a very quick, time goes very quickly on this sprint race. I don't know if 30, anyone on the stream have an opinion of what you think a sprint race is? Is it 30 or is it 40? I was looking online, I thought there was some sort of a definition on that, what typically in real life they do, but I see sprint races like 40, 50 and 60 minutes, so I wouldn't call a sprint race 60 minutes really, but... Oh, Gallagher looked like he went off. He's down to P19. There are only 20 cars left, so I don't know who left, actually. Oh, looks like Larsson is really putting camera behind him. Moses is 2.2 behind, or in front of Larsson. Looks to have a very good pace. Oh, Wolfslener is really trying to pass Derek, but Derek is not really having it. Oh, he goes wide there. That's right. That's what I said. That's how you drive this track. You just put pressure and someone will certainly make a mistake. Speaking of mistake, there's a Langlois in the barrier. Dimitri Statis starts to pick up on Philippe Savage. Statis is one of our sponsors, Syndeo. And Savage is now reaching Daniel Britos. He's been quiet. We haven't really looked at Daniel that much. He has, I think he has changed the livery a little bit. He used to have a little bit more blue on his livery. Daniel from Argentina, always driving under his colors. Coming into turn 16, large corner. And Dimitri is really hot and heavy, comes in on Savage. Gonna make a move? No, not yet. It's an interesting little triplet here. Fast. This is the current battle on the track. All right, Craig. Yeah, 30 minutes. Oh, Dimitri working hard. And so does Savage. Looks like Britos is kind of holding him up a little bit because I think their pace is really good. Johan Larsson is up 4 positions, so he has really done a great job here. Wolfslener currently up to P6, working himself through the field, but he has a little bit to do. Wolfslener, in order to reach another 3 seconds, he's going to be up to Saunders. We'll follow that when that happens, but right now this spreading out a little bit. Looks like Alessandro is... Oh, I didn't put the driver time there, sorry about that. Yeah, Jeremy is a little bit faster than Alessandro Mediodi on that last lap. Oh, what happened here now? It's a yellow flag on him. Larsson looks like he went a little bit wide. Brian Murray lurking in the back. A little weird with his livery because he doesn't have any number on his. A little odd. Should have car 296. Oops. What happened here? Can we catch that? Oh. Yeah, it's hot. It's easy to go wide there, and you get caught on the grass and nose first into the barrier. Here's this little triplet again, starting to compress. Savage on Britos, see if he can put enough stress for Britos to do a mistake. Go Brian. Yeah, Brian in P4 at the moment. Brian is in P12 in the championship. He placed 5th at Brands Hatch. He only raced 2 races. He placed Imola P3 and Brands Hatch P5. So unfortunately he hasn't been able to race earlier than that. Otherwise he would certainly be in the top contest. As Mediodi is trying to reach Jeremy Arobas. Oh, he goes wide, Mediodi. That's not going to help. Let's go back to Dimitri. See if I can do something about Philippe Savage in front, which is spending a lot of energy trying to pass Daniel Britos. And here comes almost Statis on the inside, but he was thinking about that and maybe thought that's not a good idea. He looks like he is clearly faster as we into the 10th minute on this race. 10 minutes left of this 30-minute sprint race. eSeniors. We're a group of 50 plus racers, which means age 50 and over. You can find eSeniors GT3 Championship on Facebook. Connect with us there. Fastest lap, Wolfslener 1:33.112. Certainly on the road. So you can contact us. You can find us on SIMGRID, but we need to send you an invitation link after you have been age verified. So that's why you can't sign it in directly on SIMGRID. So you need the invitation link. Connect on Discord. There's a Discord link on SIMGRID as well. and you connect and get age verified. And we have championships on Mondays, which is the sprint we're doing today, and then on Fridays we have Porsche Cup, and Saturday we have the GT3 championship divided in 2 splits. This is really one of the closest races on the track right now. Peter Wolfslener though, he came up to John Saunders. I saw that blinking, but he was pulling back. This must be a really frustrating track to work on when you're trying to drive yourself up the field and you know you're faster than all the other guys, like Wolfslener in P6 right now. Derek Bird had a slowdown there. That's when you see that the white kind of highlighting on Derek Bird there. That means that he had slowed down considerably, and you see that on the leaderboard there. So this is kind of mid-pack all the way down to Statis. Pretty close racing. It's Philippe Savage on Britos. He's gonna be able to do it. The other one we've been looking at is Mediotti. Oh, something happened. I bet that was an issue with the blue flag situation. Let's see what happens. It's Saunders in the green car in front. And they're coming down to this hairpin. Saunders kind of missed that, and here comes Wolfslener. Oh, and then Saunders get tangled in him. Oh, that wasn't pretty. You might see a report on that. We just monitor the first lap for incidents, and the other incidents needs to be reported by the racers. So now 6 minutes left. Wolfslener had 9 seconds to reach Brian Murray. So that was unfortunate. Let's go back and see. Philippe Savage still working on Daniel Britos. Savage is in the position where he started, P12. And behind him we have Mr. Statis. Randy Zimmer is in the pits. And the camera has 4 seconds up to Chris Moses. Manuel Sosa in his black Ferrari. Or is it a Ferrari? Hard to see. No, yeah, it is a Ferrari. Oh, he seems to struggle quite a bit. Yeah, he looked pretty banged up. Oh, Mediotti had an issue. So he lost Jeremy Arobas. So here are these guys. I mean, they've been working on this for the whole race because they all are in the original position from where they started. See if they have any opportunity. Peter Wolfslener is still 9 minutes. So Moses seems comfortable up there, doing a really good job. These guys are really trying to do something here. Oh, Savage is so close now. Maybe the tires are gonna start to make an impact. Sorry, I was just updating a little graphic. So we don't have that much running right now. Just going back here, Langlois have struggled a little bit. We see he's coming off the track a bit. Tony Whitten, I've had a crash. Manu Sosa, haven't seen much from him. He's actually up a couple of positions. Actually up 5 positions. Mike Maleski up 2. Brian Banks up a couple of positions too. Mr. Leader in P13, P12, Statis, and here this gang we've been following. So Langlois had an off, so that meant that these guys could... Oh, okay, he was yielding there. I think that was Banks that was yielding. Blue flag situation. Oh, it goes really, really wide here. Savage. And that gives Dimitri an opportunity. Is he actually going to be able to do it? No. That was very sensible driving there by Dimitri. Oh, Mediotti, we saw Mediotti there as we passed. He went into the wall. He has not had a good race. He's down a lot of positions, unfortunately. Then Jeremy Robust, P8 position. John Saunders, that tangled a little bit with Wolfslener. Derek Bird. The lonely race there, I think. And right now, Peter Wolfslener is also in the in no man's land. Brian Murray sits in P4. Solid result for him. And then we have Larsson P3, Camera, and P2, and Chris Moses P1. Oh, we see that was Mike Maleski went off just ahead of Moses. So we are about to close this race. Lap 18 right now. And Moses, I think Moses is going to do another lap. I think he's going to be able to get over the line. So we're going to have 19 laps. Let's go back and Savage. He's still chipping away on Britos to no effect. Yeah, there's gonna be one more lap. It's the last lap for Moses. Let's get in his cockpit. This is oh, he negotiates a blue flag there. Oh, there is nothing really else of impact here. So let's follow Mr. Moses over the line. Done a solid race. We have Wolfslener took the lead, but he drew a penalty. Likely he was jumping the gun. And Moses got the lead once he served his penalty, and he kept it. So this is Moses. This will be Moses' second win in this series. His first win was Kilami. And here comes Moses. See Langlois going wide there. There we are. That's the winner. That's Mr. Moses. Great racing by him. Super solid results. Let's see what we can get into the interview booth here. Should see Moses show up in a minute. Maybe we see the Swedes, Camera, and Larsson. Congratulations, well fought battle here. Brian Murray, P4. And P5, Wolfslener. Frustrating race for him today. Wasn't his day. So there's Moses celebrating. Let's go over to my interview and see if we can get out the podium. Oops. Okay, my podium uploaded. Okay, there's the sprint podium. See if we can get here. I don't see any of the guys right now. Oh, look at that. Tony Whitten had some sort of a technical problem here in the end. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm trying to see if we get someone in. Moses is gonna show up. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he will show up just when we need him. Yeah, let's call it. Yes, thanks Brian, I appreciate it, and thanks everyone watching. Please like the video. Oh, here's Chris Moses. I'm gonna pull him in.
Oh no, yes.
Mr. Moses.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you? So congratulations, this is a hectic track.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Wow, it was an interesting race, you know, with Peter. I was like, man, I'm on the start pretty good, and the radar doesn't show up, and I don't generally look over to see where the guy is, and I see he's a fender in front right when it goes green. I'm like, what? And then I was like, oh yeah, you got drive through.
Yeah,
he jumped. That was like, whoa.
It always puzzles me because you see, you know, the grid in the starting, and there's always big gaps between, and people are not aligned, but the game cannot still allows that. So, yeah. Because depending if someone is low in their box and someone is high in their box, that can make a big difference, and that kind of backs everything up, it looks like. So, yeah, I mean, it was really... Yeah, I was amazed over that start, and like you said, he jumped the gun and he paid the penalty, and then he tried to work himself up through this grid, and that's not easy on this track on a good day, you know.
No, he did the smart thing, going as many laps as he could, because this is like the shortest pit lane there is, period. Yeah. And by a long shot, so I'm like, man, his drive-through is not going to be too bad. So he came out. That was beautiful to come back up the fifth. Great job.
Yeah,
great
absolutely.
Job.
Unfortunately,
yeah, I don't just. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have the other guys. They are not on the voice chat, so I couldn't pull them in. So you're our subject today for the post interview. So
nice. Yeah. I mean, once I saw the drive-through, I kind of backed off and just managing the gap, and then I went hard for like a lap and a half and got past lap. And I was like, all right, I can just chill now. Just manage the gap, and then I seen Peter stole it back from me late in the race, and I tried to push again for a couple laps. I couldn't quite get, tires are too far gone. So missed out on the bonus point, but everything else was good.
Yeah, so. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, and also this track, I think it's notorious for pressure loss.
Yes.
Because I have an app, I don't know if you use this ACC Drive, but there you see like 1/10 of a PSI. So you get kind of stressed, but if you have like 0.25 PSI loss, that's not good, because a lot of these curbs on the chicanes, you get cut on the tires. So
Yeah, I think I managed it just right as far as that goes. And I started really heavy pressure because I knew the track chap was it dropped 7 degrees in 30 minutes. It drops like 11 degrees in 60 minutes. So I really started up with high pressures and ended up just a tad on the low side at the finish, but it was still good.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's good observation, actually.
Yeah, because of the times 4 time scale, really, it goes all the way from 27 Celsius down to 16 in the full race yesterday.
Oh, nice.
And it got down to 20 today.
Yeah.
By the time we hit the finish.
Cool.
Yeah, pretty good.
Congratulations. So, great race. So this was your second win. You had P4 in at Brands Hatch, and your previous win was Kyalami.
Yes.
So this would push you up into the leader.
Yeah, I think so. With Torsten out, for sure.
Both Torstens were out.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they had something going on, but that's a shame that they weren't here. But,
that would be cool.
Yeah. My saving grace was I didn't have to work today or yesterday. So actually, generally my Monday races I'm totally unprepared because there's no time to practice. So, but I got a lot of practice for this, so I'm happy with the car and the pace.
And next race is Misano. That's not that difficult.
It's going to be in the rain though. It'll be interesting.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, that would change it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. And,
Thank you for everything you do, Krista.
Sure, no problem.
Appreciate it.
Catch you later.
Later.
Bye. Okay, everyone on stream, thank you for watching. Matthias, thanks for the shout out there. Thanks, Arthur and Brian, for compliments. So there we go. I will be traveling next weekend, so I won't be available Friday through Monday, so I won't be able to stream Misano, unfortunately, but we'll see what we can do about that. Mike might actually do kind of a post replay, if you will, but we'll work that out. So thank you for joining and have a great week. Bye bye.